Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Command and Conquer the Covert Operations. It is time for the last GDI Covert Ops mission, Blindsided. If my memory is accurate, which it often isn't, but if it is, this is a good candidate for the most difficult mission in the entire game. Your mission: use your commando to establish control on our side of the river. We will send some help when all SAM sites are taken out. Then send your forces across the river and attack Nod from the rear. Destroy them all. They will not be surprised for long, so act quickly. Alright, and we are immediately being swarmed by guys, so in order to not get massacred, I'm going to slow it down. So there are count them, 5 enemy bases in this mission. And as you can clearly see, we start with no money and a single commando. So the first thing we're going to want to do is go westward. Find an enemy base here. Luckily, it's poorly defended. So our single commando will be able to take it out as long as my tiny resolution doesn't cause me to misclick too badly. Okay, unfortunate that a guy spawned out of that. Man, these guys are just standing around while they all get sniped off. I guess we can assume this is taking place at night and the commando is just stealthily sniping everybody. Finally, 2 of them figured out what's going on. They try to get us, but it's too late. Now, we have to do this mission... Whoa, 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 that was a misclick. We have to do this mission very carefully. It's pretty precise what we need to do, so we don't want to just start destroying these buildings willy-nilly. Okay, that was real bad luck. Okay, we lost not due to any lack of skill on our part. That was purely bad luck that too many guys spawned out of the SAM site. Okay, and there we took damage from the flamethrower. So I don't really blame myself for that. It's just luck how many guys spawn out of the buildings. We got bad luck, so our commando died. Not much we can do about that. Little bit of questionable design in that respect. So we can but try again until we get good enough luck that guys don't spawn out of the buildings in sufficient numbers to kill our commando. Dang, that turret has range. Okay, get in there, take out the turret. Hopefully a guy won't spawn this time. Okay, that was better luck. Now we stealthily snipe down all the enemies in the base. Finally, 2 of them realize what's up. They get sniped. There is a flamethrower in this corner. He gets sniped. Okay, just for the sake of not getting screwed over and having to redo that if both of these SAM sites spawn 2 guys. Okay, that one only spawned 1. We can live with that. Okay, 2 guys spawned out of that one. Our commando took a lot of damage as a result. I'm going to reload. We want our commando to be at least slightly healthy. That was a misclick by me, but the enemy starts attacking you while the building is still exploding, which means you can't tell where they are because their sprite is under the explosion. Makes it really easy to misclick when trying to kill them. And our commando is almost dead again, so... Again, questionable design. I'm not a huge fan of this. Okay. Good, good, good. That time it didn't spawn anybody. In general, I don't mind this mission. The fact that it's super difficult doesn't bother me, but this is honestly probably the most annoying part. That it's so luck-based how many guys spawn out of these buildings. 2 guys spawned out of that one, but whatever. I'm tired of reloading. Having yellow health is probably good enough. Anyway, we now get a Chinook, which is going to drop off some engineers. What we're going to do is we're going to capture a power plant. The hand a nod. We're going to capture the airfield. And then immediately sell the airfield for the money and the troops. capture the comm center, sell that. Now we're going to train 10 more guys, and then another engineer. Like I said, pretty precise what you have to do in this mission. It is an extremely puzzly mission.
Unit ready. Building.
Also, I expect the enemy to attack us fairly soon, with purely infantry, so the commando can take care of them. Don't feel like listening to this right now. Heck, let's do Untamed Land.
Unit ready.
3 more guys and then an engineer.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Enemy attack will be coming in soonish, I believe.
Unit ready.
Alright, this is going to be our main attack force. Why? Because the enemy has an obelisk. And the best way to take out an obelisk, if you don't have a massive tank army at your disposal, is actually mass infantry, because it can only shoot one of them at a time. Alright, now at some point we're going to want to take care of these, but that can wait. Actually, while we're waiting for the enemy attack, let's just destroy them now. Why not? It's surely on its way.
I'm on it. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. I'm on it. I'm on it.
No sign of it yet. Don't know what's taking so long. Maybe we have to destroy these power plants to provoke them. That could be. Oh, what? That was weird. Okay, here they come. Okay. Now, probably want to get the faster guys first, or the guys way out in front. Alright, this is quite the attack. So we're going to want to kite them. Commando can kill nigh on infinite infantry as long as you have space to kite. Okay. Good enough. Time to move in. We're not going to want to lead with our commando because of the aforementioned obelisk. As I said, I actually like the balance of the obelisk better than the Tesla coil. I think it's good that it has this vulnerability to lots of weak units. The Tesla coil doesn't nearly as much because it can rapid charge. Alright, we'll make a save here in case this attack goes really sideways. Okay, our guys are wandering through Tiberium unnecessarily, and there's the obelisk. We will use our commando. Okay, that is awful timing. Are you serious? Okay, alright, well, we lost our commando, but I don't think we need him anymore. Alright, the base is ours. So this drop zone flare reveals where we're supposed to land. You can see it's absolutely crawling with enemies. Obviously, we're going to take their construction yard.
Building captured.
And then we're going to take their refinery so we have income. Good grief, it loves these heavy tunes. Let's do some Mechanical Man. Love me some Mechanical Man. Thank you, I will take that. Now hand a nod to build more engineers to take their silos.
Construction complete. Primary building selected. Building.
I think we will have not quite enough, but if we sell this hand a nod, which we don't really need anymore, then we should have enough, and we do. And then capturing that first silo should give us enough to... Okay, maybe harvest up here, eh, buddy? Genius. There we go. We're not going to need all these power plants, so I'll start destroying them. Can he get at it? Okay, yep, he can get around the corner, so that's fine. Excellent. Now, We just need to destroy everything here. So we're going to build some rocket soldiers to take care of this turret. Though honestly, our
Unit ready.
riflemen, our minigunners, could probably do the job
Building.
with this concrete wall in the way to take some hits for us. Though it's already pretty beat up.
Unit ready.
Also, I stand corrected, the range is so pathetic that... Hey guys, what are you doing? There we go.
Building.
Okay, takes care of that.
Unit ready.
I may want to capture one more power plant.
Building.
And it's cheaper to build an engineer than to build an advanced power plant, so...
Unit ready.
Now,
Unit lost.
if I were to do this mission the intended way, it would be mind-numbingly difficult.
Not
It's possible, I've done it. But there is an enemy base here, so obviously even the landing is going to be difficult, but we'll be able to airstrike these guys once we get the airstrike.
Our base is under attack.
And there is an enemy base up here, and an enemy base up here. And if you just land here, capture this, and start building a base that way, the enemy will attack you with incredible ferocity constantly. And it's, like I said, a pretty good candidate for the toughest mission in the game if you do it that way. However, I'm going to cheese this mission pretty relentlessly.
Airstrike ready.
Alright, we have our airstrike.
Not building.
And
Captured.
now... okay, there we go. Here's our Chinook, which we get once we clear the southern part of the river completely of all enemies. So here is how I'm going to cheese the ever-loving heck out of this mission. And it's so hard, I don't mind doing this. This should make the mission a lot easier. First, the enemy construction yard. I shouldn't know where it is, but there's one here and one here. Our airstrikes should be able to take them out because they're full-power airstrikes with 3 A-10s. So as long as my aim is true...
Building.
I'll probably reload if I failed to destroy it. Got it. That's stage 1 of cheesing the heck out of this mission. Where is my Chinook? Right here. Stage 2, we're going to run the Chinook up the western side of the map. This SAM site will not kill it. We're going to start taking over the enemy base from the inside. And, well, I think it's pretty obvious what we're going to do from there. Start gutting the enemy from the inside out. Starting with that base. Also, I could be wrong, but is this not the only official single-player GDI mission where it is mandatory to take over and use Nod forces and you have no GDI production available? So I think this is the only GDI mission where it actually turns into a Nod mirror match. So it's quite interesting for that reason. Alright, here we go. Stage 2 of cheesing in progress. I may want to wait until I have a little more cash available to pull this off. What are you doing, sir? You are clearly full. Please return to your refinery. Now the enemies are just going to keep congregating here, obsessed with destroying what they can't get at, because as we've discussed, the AI cannot handle non-contiguous zones, so we don't really need to worry about getting attacked while we are waiting to pull this off. Okay, that should be good enough, I think.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit
Let's do it.
affirmative.
To some very cheeky, silly music, no less. So even if that connected, which it did, okay, I stand corrected. I didn't think that would happen. I know that it's possible to pull this off. I know it is. Clearly I need to save before I do that again.
Building.
So yeah, I'm not actually sure why that happened that way.
Select target.
As far as I know, that's not normal. Normally the SAM misses entirely, so that was odd. I guess we need to land earlier in case it does
Building.
strike us. Okay.
Yes, sir. Right away. Moving out. You got it.
Yeah, that was unexpected. Well, we'll just try again. Glad I had a save.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Moving out.
These tricky ways of doing missions often are finicky,
Moving out.
but there's no question that even with little finicky things like that, this is going to be easier than doing it the brute force way.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. You got it. Yes, sir.
Okay, let's try this again. Hope for better luck and also land more quickly this time. I know it's possible for the SAM site to just straight up miss, so we got unlucky. Also, I just realized I don't have this guy in a control group. We definitely need to fix that.
Vehicle reporting.
Alright. Now that we realize that can go wrong, make a save and charge.
Acknowledge.
Hopefully we'll land before... In fact, let's land as
Moving out.
early in this little space as we can.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he missed that time. That's what happens ordinarily.
Moving out.
Okay, now the enemy has an Apache. These guys should distract it.
Reporting.
And also, I forgot to pre-build the hand and nod, and also I realized I probably want to pre-build a SAM site anyway. There we go.
Building.
To deal with the enemy Apache.
Reporting. Moving out.
Okay,
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
so I'm going to take over
Waiting.
a silo. In fact, I'm going to take over 2 silos.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Got it. Vehicle reporting.
Now, what are you doing, sir? Get in. Okay, I think pretty sure I ordered him to do that because I was being dumb. I was derping.
Reporting.
Okay, get that Apache, guys. Really should have pre-built the SAM site. This is foolish.
Unit lost.
SAM sites take forever to build. Oops, not delete mission. Good lord. Game controls speed it up a bit. Yeah,
Reporting.
should have pre-built this.
Construction.
Chastising myself here. Okay, no big deal. Hand and nod. Okay, we didn't even need it. The bazooka finished it. Whatever. I think we can speed things up. We will now take over the enemy base from the inside out. Sell the completely unnecessary SAM site. Good lord, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't like shouting over this really heavy music. Every time you do this, I'm going to play a Counter-Strike theme. You know how this goes.
Primary building selected. Building.
Reporting. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Okay. We only need one of these. We'll capture them both. We'll sell one.
Not building captured.
The enemy is clearly low power. They have an obelisk, but it's not doing anything. Let's make sure they stay that way.
Waiting order. Roger.
So let's go destroy some power plants.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
And then we'll capture this. Just be very much on the safe side. Oh!
Report. Moving out.
There are harvesters inside the refinery. I didn't even realize. Go, 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 go! Oh, no it's not.
Moving out.
Okay, I misread the graphic when I couldn't really see it. Never mind. We're good.
Reporting. Right away, sir.
Not building captured.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Okay, this is going well. Now. Oh, the enemy is finally responding.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I think some more rocket soldiers wouldn't go amiss. Recon bikes are pretty much the worst possible thing. Guys, don't attack the SAM site! Recon bikes are pretty much the worst possible thing to respond to an infantry incursion with.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Right away.
Unit
Okay, so... it looks like maybe their harvester is not going to come back here. So I'm just going to build my own refinery. In that case.
airstrike ready.
Excellent. Time to wipe out their other construction yard. No, guys. No, 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 no.
Construction complete.
And then we're going to start building a strike force, actually. Okay, good. We got their construction yard. I was considering maybe doing another engineer drop here, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? Isn't there some Tiberium, like, over here-ish? But there's so many SAM sites, I think there's basically no hope of an engineer drop working there like it did. Yeah, there's Tiberium right here. What are you doing, buddy?
Building. Construction complete.
Okay, as I was saying, I don't think there's any hope of another airdrop working with that tight cluster of SAMs. So I think we have completed the Cheese It portion of the mission. We cheesed it by airstriking their construction yards because we just magically knew where they were. Shouldn't have been able to do that, but we did. And then we cheesed it by airdropping engineers and gutting the space from the inside out. We're done cheesing it now. For the rest of this mission, we're doing it legit. So thanks to those exploitative tactics, this mission's not going to be that difficult. I'm going to make it look like it's not anywhere near one of the toughest missions in the game. If we had just tried to drop here, taken over this base, these things would have produced so much and attacked us so hard. Not to mention the difficulty of seizing that base in the first place. I'm pretty sure it would have been probably the toughest mission in the game. Pretty confident of that. I think they really want to kill my Chinook. Yeah. Or was he? I couldn't quite tell what he was going for. Okay, this guy's still harvesting in the most idiotic way possible, but harvesting. Oh, right, the enemy is going to launch an attack here. We're going to want to be able to respond. I think the enemy might still be focusing all their attacks on the southern side of the river, hilariously enough. Which just makes this all the easier. If you capture this, they don't do that. They will absolutely start targeting your forces on the north side of the river. Okay, I actually want to leave these obelisks so that the enemy remains in low power, so stop attacking them, guys.
Construction complete. Building.
But yeah, the enemy is going to, I think, land by Chinook or something like that. An attack force here to try to take this base. It's going to be commandos and flamethrowers, I think, so we want to be ready with a response. Unit lost? Was it these guys? I always hate it when I hear unit lost and I have no idea why. Why do I hear a turret firing? Oh, okay, it's this idiot attacking the obelisk. Leave it alone. But yeah, since we sniped off their construction yards with those airstrikes, they can't rebuild anything.
Construction complete.
And seizing this base works a heck of a lot better than seizing this one.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Knowledge. Yes, sir. Yes,
Construction complete. Building.
yes, sir.
Airstrike.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we might as well airstrike this group of guys. We're gonna have to deal with them eventually, so make things easier on ourselves. Let's get some flame tanks.
Reinforcements have
Alright, well, we took out some things and heavily damaged some others, so good enough. Guys, stop it.
Construction complete. Building.
Luckily, the AI isn't smart enough to sell off high-power structures like obelisks in order to get power back. So, exploiting the AI there a bit, but that's okay. Let's mount an assault on the space now. I think we should be able to take it handily.
Building.
Couple of guys coming up here, probably survivors from that airstrike. Well, no, that guy can't be. He's a rocket soldier.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Destroyed units only spawn minigunners.
Construction complete.
Oh, okay. He got squashed by the harvester. Flame tank didn't need to deal with him at all. Actually, which way should we enter the base? Don't know if it really matters. And we're going to make some more engineers, although we can't airdrop them into this base very well with the SAM site pattern. Once we seize the base and destroy the SAM sites, we'll be able to, and we will.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Ready? We got it. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes. Vehicle we got it.
Get that guy moving so he takes less damage from the shots.
Yes,
A little bit of simple micro there.
Unit.
Not really necessary, but... Oh, the enemy has some engineers of their own, but they're just kind of standing around.
yes, vehicle. Yes,
Alright, let's get the SAM sites so we can safely do an airdrop. Probably just keep on building tanks in the meanwhile so that we can
yes, sir.
take the central base.
Waiting orders. Vehicle report.
So yeah, this exploitative strategy makes an incredibly difficult mission pretty simple.
Yes, moving out.
Construction complete.
Much cleaner run this way than if I had done it the brute force way. Oh, okay, that's the airdrop that's going to attack this base, I reckon.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So we might end up producing more infantry to help deal with that.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Unit report. Moving out.
Oh, wait, whoa.
Waiting orders.
Yeah, that last SAM site, we haven't destroyed it.
Yes, sir. Roger.
Okay, apparently they're going to the north.
Yes, sir. You got it.
The AI is glitching out and they think that they can help with that situation across the river.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well that's going to make this simple. Oh, maybe not. Okay, they glitched out. They don't care about this minigunner who's killing them.
Vehicle report.
Works for me.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's take these Tiberium silos, get the money inside.
Vehicle reporting.
Maybe build another refinery. I don't think we really need it, but why not?
Building.
Okay, that minigunner is a hero. He single-handedly killed 2 commandos and a bunch of other guys.
Airstrike ready.
Oh, airstrike is other direction. There it is.
Complete. Select target.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting.
More money for us.
Reporting. Moving out.
Reinforcements have
Yes, sir.
arrived.
Moving out.
Not building captured. Not building captured. Building.
There we go. Harvest this Tiberium as well.
Construction complete.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, prepare an assault to take the last enemy base.
Moving out.
Building.
Smooth and easy, just the way we like it.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, acknowledged. Unit. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Building.
Speed things up a little for the approach.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Oop.
Unit
Construction complete.
moving out.
Building.
Let our guys all attack at once, not in a piecemeal fashion.
Yes, sir. Vehicle. Yes, sir.
Construction.
Let's not lead with the flame tanks.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Alright, battle speed and charge. This should finish it.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Vehicle reporting. Yes,
Unit lost.
Hardest mission in the game, done quick and easy.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Unit. Yes, sir. Yes, moving out.
Just for fun, we could even grab those with engineers, but nah, that would take too long.
Hold.
I'm ready to wrap this one up.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle.
Construction complete. Building. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Oh, okay, there's another turret left there.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Actually, you know what? Let's play Act on Instinct, the most iconic of CNC songs. Where'd it go? There it is. That's what will finish off the hardest mission in the game, too, after having kicked its ass.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Oh, we attracted the attention of some stealth tanks, it appears.
Yes, sir.
They will fall easily.
Lost.
Stealth tanks being made of paper. Okay, where are they going?
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Where were all these guys hiding?
Yes, sir.
Seriously, where were these guys hiding?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and I forgot, we're gonna have to destroy those obelisks.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Oh, and there is a stray artillery.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Start wiping out the obelisks. I think the cheapest DPS we can get now is going to be either artillery or recon bikes. I'll get recon bikes because they're so much faster.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction.
We are obviously solidly in mop-up mode now. Hope we got all the stealth tanks.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Moving out.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Airstrike ready.
Perfect timing.
Select target. Reinforcements have arrived. Construction complete.
Vehicle report out. Yes, sir.
That is one powerful A10. I still think that's probably three A10s on top of each other
Reinforcements have arrived.
with that kind of destructive power.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building on hold. Building. Mission accomplished.
We did it. Haha! Take that, Blindsided. Who's blindsided now? Weren't expecting those blind airstrikes on your construction yards and that cheeky NG drop into your northwest base, were ya? That is the last GDI mission in Covert Ops. There's only 2 to go, both Nod missions. And they're both kind of small, puzzly missions, so I think we can do both of them in one video. Kind of a melancholy feeling, being almost done with all of Command & Conquer. I've really been enjoying playing this, one of my favorite games of all time, but hey, all good things must come to an end. So next time, unless I really mess them up and take way too long doing them, both of the final Nod missions of Covert Ops. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.